Hey, good evening, welcome. Diabetes the Second here with some Dragon Warrior Randomizer. After a brief hiatus, we're back in the racing seat. We had the Super Speedrun Spectacular, and we also had the Questing for Glory Tiebreaker Flags mini-tournament in the interim. Both of those I think went pretty well. We won the Super Speedrun event, its second year in a row, always good. I think my route was about as good as could possibly be. I was very proud and very happy with that. We won a match, lost a match in the mini tournament, so we made it to the semis, but no further. It happens, no worries, especially when those tiebreaker flags are such as they are. I have a tendency toward, if you go left and the thing's right, you're gonna lose no matter what. We got a little bit unlucky against a Stone Man and needing to cast Hurt more against it, but no worries. Standard flags here, still in 2.2.1, looking forward to the upcoming release of 3.0. Not sure when exactly that's going to be, but I would imagine before the new year. Will be probably a few modifications to standard flags. Hopefully not too much, though. As soon as our last racer readies up, we'll be underway here. I've dropped a couple frames, hopefully that sorts itself out. Everything's green across the board, just dropped a handful of frames. See how rusty we'll be going into this one. That's one potential negative. Anytime that you're taking a bit of a break, particularly a break that involved also doing a lot of routing for a vanilla speedrun, and also that had things like fast text, speed hacks, and all that stuff. Doing another kind of, again, mini tournament bracket, whatever, that also was on alternate flags and all that stuff. Try to get back into the mindset. Also, all of our Seeds of the Week and things like that are also on 3.0, so jumping back to 2.2.1 does take a tiny bit of getting used to. Last person's readied up. We are ready, and we'll be emerging in the randomized world of Aleph-Card in 3, 2, 1, go. Jim the Knight from Hydlide has come to Aleph-Card to aid us in our quest. Starting gold, herb, no spell, 714, 23-7. these days I'm actually going to time out how much time we waste or save by doing a save here instead of just going outside and doing a full reset. Now, this is interesting. Lots of swamp. Kinda hoping we could parlay our starting gold into something, but perhaps we're not going to be able to. Now that does go through there to the north, at least beyond where we can see if it dead ends. We've got slimes and red slimes here in the home zone, both of which are good for us to fight. Technically, we could probably take out a Drakey as well at 7 strength, but slime, red slime, definitely the easiest. Right, what have you level 2? Not much. 1, 0, 4, and 3. And somehow we've ended up in one of the adjacent zones. Not sure if we are north or west. Stat gains at level 2 probably didn't change anything, and maybe from full health we can whittle down a ghost, but again, really still looking for slime, red slime here. Yeah, perhaps north actually is a different zone. Some similar enemies, for sure. Because we also saw ghosts and red slimes up there. Perhaps the slimes as well. Interesting. Regardless, level 3. Again, not much here. 1114. Heal? Okay, that's something. Ghosts are definitely on the table now. Sorry, forgot to turn those back on. OAG rocking in here with the host. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a good Monday evening. Oops. How did this seed start? Well, we're only a couple minutes in. We had, what? an herb and gold in the throne room. We have death to a ghost. Not the best starting stats, kind of low on strength. We're bounded by swamp east, west, and north, so there's not really much we can do. We did pick up heal at level 3, so we can probably go exploring a little bit if we wanted to. Unfortunately, we just took that death, so we just lost 300 plus gold, which is a bit unfortunate. Didn't know Ghost had hurt, and he, of course, max rolled his hurt cast. So basically we're pretty weak, don't have a lot going for us, we haven't found anything yet. That's not good. That's even worse. Ghosty ghost indeed. Yeah, I know, right? It happens every time you pop in. All of a sudden, we're on fire. Coincidence? I think not. Oh, you're good. I didn't actually say anything, I just threw it there in the chat. A proper shout-out includes mentioning, oh yeah, OAG also plays lots of RPGs, particularly ones on the PlayStation 1 in his nice RPG tour. Occasionally does some Symphony of the Night rando, it's a good time, chill streams. Just gotta be a late night owl for those 1 to 4 a.m. Eastern streams. Probably. It's not like I'm reading it off a script or anything that's just off screen. Yeah, that's understandable. I haven't... Geez, what, I've streamed, what, twice in the last 2+ weeks? I hear ya. Wow, what a level. 0001. Wow, this is hot garbage. We still have single-digit strength at level 4. There's plenty of seeds that we start off. Probably about half the time, or more. We have more than this to start the game. If I didn't die a couple times, I would probably take a few walks through the swamp. I have heal. That's why I need more markers. Well, I gotta write all those notes to post. Next level is 82 XP. We're getting it in chunks of 2 or 4. That's not inspiring confidence. Whoops. If only we found one. That would be amazing. I mean, they're scaled now, which kind of sucks. But still, a scaled Metal Slime at level 4 would be, what, 128 XP? It'd take us all the way to level 6 in an instant. And it can't run away, which is even better. Nice crit. Yeah, it's a new flag they threw in. Yeah, it is what it is. So Metal Slimes, because they're so... I don't know. And I can understand it. So if you just happened at like level 1 or even level 3 or 4 or 5, if you happen to walk somewhere, find a Metal Slime and kill it, especially early on, like we're 11 minutes in, if we killed a Metal Slime right now, it would give us, you know, 4 times our XP in 5 seconds is what we've gotten for 12 minutes. Like, I can understand the reasoning why, especially at low strength, because of the run mechanic in the game, enemies can only run away when their power, or their attack power exceeds yours. Metal Slimes have an attack power of 20, so if you're less than 20, it can't run away from you. So you're guaranteed to kill it, basically, unless it has some silly ability or you go in with 1 HP. So I get it, that's... really? They have heal? Just finding this out now? So originally, the flag that they threw in was scared Metal Slimes, basically just bypassed the run mechanic and said they can run regardless of what your strength is. Then they instituted, like, scaled, which basically kind of nukes them a little bit, but then they got rid of the scared portion. So now they can't run away if you're low strength, but they will give you XP in the amount of 32 times your current level. So level 1, they're only going to give you 32 XP. Right now, it'd give 128, up to a max of 155, which I think you hit at level 8. So, it's fine. I mean, either way, it's fine, I guess. To me, it just seems odd that you're gonna have one very specific enemy that is treated differently than every other. Like, at that point, just get rid of them, if you're so worried about it. Like, why mess with the game's mechanics? I just play the game. Who knows? I don't think there's a right or a wrong answer. I think all the opinions generally are pretty fine. I'm, I guess, sort of more purist-ish, and I'd rather just be like the vanilla game is. Not mess with things too much, but... whatever. It's Randomizer. We do whatever we do. Symphony of the Night. Yeah, again, the hard thing is that you're not going to please everybody in the community, right? There's people who are racing, there's people who are playing casually, there's people that are running on this particular flag set and that particular flag set, or they mix it up all the time. And, you know, there's not a right or a wrong. It just kind of is. The nice thing is again, they're... ugh, really? I mean, it's an optional flag. You could just not turn those flags on. You could make them not scared, not scaled, and just have them be however they are in the middle of the game. But the generally accepted flag set for quote-unquote standard as it currently stands includes the scaling. So the good thing is that it's an option. You can always turn it off. The bad thing is that, like I said, right now, everybody pretty much has accepted that that's how things are. I swear, I killed like 6 of these and they never cast heal. Now they're always casting heal. Oh, we got through it. We got level 5. Extremely slowly, but we got it. 1 power. 12, 3, 0. Well, sleep it hurt more. Not even sure why I went in here. It's like, oh, I'll preserve the gold. Who cares? I have Hurtmore. I can get this much gold in like 2 encounters. Or I could just die. That works too. The question is going to be, was there a town or something nearby that could have sped the process up? But on the other hand, did people waste time traipsing around looking for a town when, you know, a town really wasn't available nearby? And by doing the very slow but steady grind, do we gain time from that? And can we find some encounters that are worth anything, please? Yeah, Rifferoni. I'm a little bit confused by the zone boundaries. I'm guessing the castle must be pretty much in the top left of its zone, which is why we're fighting, like, big enemies not too far from the castle. Be my guess. But given that our other zones are in swamp, not a whole lot of options. Oh, that connects down to the other swamp. That's nice. And this actually goes through, interestingly. And that guy is not susceptible to Hurtmore. And it's a dead end. Perfect. Top notch. At least we got level 6. 3833. Strategic Death Warp, fill up the MP, get back out there, kill more stuff. Slow burn seed, you could say that. Definitely. It's awkward because, like I said, we have this really good offensive weapon, but we have, like, no HP, we have no defensive equipment, and we're fighting a lot of enemies that are, like, not in the middle. It's, like, easy stuff that's too weak, that's not worth anything, and it's another dead end. Or it's stuff that's strong enough that we can't kill it in one hit. Like, gosh, what would we do if the metal slimes weren't scaled? I mean, geez, seed would be totally broken. Doesn't go through. Just take the death. If we heal, then we don't have any Hurtmores left, and we're gonna walk up and die anyway. Oh yeah, I'm right there with you. I mean, I would just like call for a reseed, like game broken, unplayable. McGrew, come fix. Oh god, of course it has heal more. And hurt more. So the only direction that we can go is this way. North is dead end, east is dead end. This is the only direction that we can go. Perfect. And we can one-shot them. We can one-shot them with Hurtmore. Our range is 58 to 65 with Hurtmore, and I think green dragons are... math. 58 to 72? I mean, our agility isn't great, so I don't like our chances to run from it either. And look, more swamp for us to go through. Down to 1 Hurtmore. A town. Let's go. It's Garenham. Now that I've lost all my gold, what could I have purchased? Okay. Copper Flame, half, magic. I can't even buy herbs. Jeez. It's gonna be one of those seeds, isn't it? Definitely could have gotten here sooner. I definitely could have gotten here with cash in hand. But realistically, a copper sword is the only thing I was going to be able to purchase anyway, and that's... marginally helpful, I guess. Hey Nim, thanks for the good luck. Willkommen. Dang. Nothing I can do about that. Yep, OAG's got the summary down. I don't even need to say it. That's pretty much it. We can only go one direction. There's green dragons with hurt more and heal more. Our stats suck. We can't afford anything. We get one shot. That wasn't exact lethal, by the way, for those of you keeping score at home. Yep, no items, no other locations. We have a town, so there is that at least. We did finally find a town 20 plus minutes in. I should have killed that. I would have picked up a level. And that zone seems decent. The armored, or the axe knight is... we can get first strike on it, we have a good chance of taking it out, but it also has a very good chance of taking us out if it gets first strike. Yeah, Copper Sword can be a bit helpful. I mean, we literally have 13, well, 22 strength. 9, 13, 2, 4... Was that sleep? Sure. Let's go sleep. Precisely. Brookmore was level 5? Bertmore was level 5, and we had 9 strength at that point. We started with 7, and the next 4 levels we got 0, and 1 strength. With the illustrious level 4 giving us a 0, and 1 MP. Very high quality level gain. And another back attack, near max roll. Perfect. Yeah, we had a couple of stinkers. You know what? For cash, let's do it. I'll probably die to something else on the walk anyway, but whatever. I think that's how I was more when I started. I was definitely a lot more high-strung about it. Now I'm like, I've seen it all. I know that I can get just absolutely destroyed by this thing. Anytime something terrible happens, I'm like, I'm expecting it. At this point. Like, I would be surprised if I didn't. For example, did I have herbs? Could I have used an herb? Yes. Should I have? Probably. God, this is the thing about I hate about the highlight sprite is that his skin color and the sword is the exact same. Really? There's golems here too? His skin and the sword color and stuff is the same as the desert tiles. And the red is the same color as the brick tiles. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no, you're right, but I mean, there's definitely plenty of times where it's just like irritating or agitating things happen, and it's like, at some point it gets extremely frustrating. Like, trust me, there's still plenty of seeds that do that to me. There was one not that long ago where I died like 6 times diving Charlock, and it's like, at this point it's just funny. Like, I am extremely irritated, and I've lost like 30 minutes. Like, I couldn't have finished in 2nd, instead I'm gonna finish in 7th. But... whatever. It's all for fun. If you're not having fun, then why are you playing? So don't let it bother you. Or I try not to. Yeah, there was one not too long ago that you played that, God, it was like a 15+ minute fight or something against Galamoth, and it's like, is this really how it is? 3-5-1-8. It's not a bad level. The extra MP helps. I wish I would have gotten a little bit more HP. That way if we get back attacked by an Axe Knight, it's not still possible to die immediately. Oh, we got heal more for all 37 of our HP. That's a waste. You did! That is true. I do remember that fight. It took like 7 centuries, but you did get the kill. Hey, we got first strike. How about that? It was like a combination of what? You had like bad gear, you had to kill him, you had no choice, you didn't have any strength potions, and like something else that was also like going against you. No good defense items will be a problem as well. That is true. Gosh, no strength again. 1, 5, 6, 10. Hey, we can't get one shot anymore, probably. Probably. Hey, sometimes a game leaves you no choice. Sometimes cheese strats are the best strats. Not sure if that's a different zone or if I just haven't been running into the Demon Knights. In case of Axe Knight, probably should heal up. Or Demon Knight, apparently. Defensive equipment, let's go! A broken plate. Almost like we're playing the game. Want to stray too far necessarily. I think just picking up levels is going to be our best friend here, but if we can get some higher encounter rate tiles, that'd be great. These enemies are kind of garbo. is probably the actual Zone 0. Sure. If nothing else, for safety. The one-shot kill 100% of the time. Alright, cave sighting, golem sighting, and death. Perfect. Wow, that RPG sprite emote actually kind of fits the highlight sprite. It's pretty close. The coloration's right anyway. Yeah, I wish I would have gotten more of them. I only have like a third of them, maybe half. I don't remember when that was. I think it was back before I was really watching much on Twitch or something, or I don't know, maybe I was out of town or busy at the time and just didn't collect them. Because I think pretty much the other ones that they've done in the recent... They haven't actually, now that I think about it, they haven't done that in a while. I think the last set they did was... Was it the New Year's ones from last year? Or the year before? Hell, was that 2019 into 2020? I don't even remember. The Pride ones for sure. I'm trying to think of the ones that are on there without looking. It's like I can think of the Pride ones. They had the New Year's ones or whatever. I don't even remember if that was end of 2019 or end of 2020. Huh. Yeah, that one. He's wearing 2020 glasses, which makes me think it was at the end of 2019? But I honestly don't remember. That one I don't recognize. 2020... How do I not have that one? Or do I... I don't know, maybe I do have it, who knows. Thought I had all of them, but that one doesn't look familiar to me. And we're dead. Great. Delightful. Hindsight 20. Well, then my assumption... Well, I mean, if there's one that's masked, it's clearly 2020, not 2019, because it wouldn't make any sense. Huh. Because I have a couple other sets, I just don't remember. The Haha Holidays, I think, was another... That might have been the year before. 32003. At level 10. Agility's nice. The J-pop ones as well. Looking to see which ones I have. Hyperscape? I don't even remember what the heck that was from. Streamer Love, Stream with Pride. Huh. And the RPG ones are mixed in with other stuff. They don't even have their own grouping. They're miscellaneous. Of 1820. It's weird because it seemed like they were churning them out every couple months. They would have a promo, and honestly, it's a really good idea. It doesn't cost them anything. I mean, what's a tiny bit of server space, most likely. And, I mean, people are gifting subs and throwing in, you know, bits and other things to try to get emotes out of it. Same like the hype train. Like, realistically, it's... who cares? Like, it doesn't do anything, but it definitely makes Twitch money. It helps the individual streamers too, but you know, FOMO. Okay, let me donate my 100 bits. I got them. Might as well. Let me get my hype train emote. Yeah, I'm surprised they kind of let their foot off the gas pedal on that. It seems like the kind of thing that they would want to keep doing. I mean, I guess after a while you kind of quote-unquote run out of things to do with it. Like you can't, I mean you can, but I mean, how many years worth of Christmas emotes can you really put up and have people want, because are people really going to be using Santa emotes in the middle of, you know, May? Not necessarily no either, but... Alright, this is where we died, so this actually does loop around. They definitely will use them in season, and there's always different things. Like, one year you do Christmas, the next year you did New Year's, or something, or winter. You know, the next year you do Thanksgiving, I don't know. It's generally in the same season, or just winter themed, as opposed to, like, holiday specific. I mean, hell, I'm trying to think, like, this year, you had the Summer Olympics. I mean, they did one for the World Cup a couple years ago, I think. At least they did some. Or at least one. I think I have one. Should have healed. Okay. Didn't anticipate specifically a Demon Knight, specifically on the last Swamp Tile, specifically to back attack. But it is what it is. I mean, isn't that what most of the, like, isn't that what most big streamers do anyway? You have to have your own Pog or Poggers or PogChamp emote. You have your own Nom type of emote, your own whatever. Like, that's pretty much what everybody does. Or, I should say everybody, but it's what a lot of the bigger streamers do. Makes sense. Like, the template's already there. Just throw your own branding over it. Yeah, what happened to that, too? Like, they were rotating them for, like, a couple of weeks, and it was gonna be the new thing, and then they just settled on the stupid snake, which I hate. Really? God. We have 78 agility, it's the only thing we're good at. Why are we getting back attacked so much? What a god-awful scene. I can't tell if I'm playing it badly or what. I probably am to some degree. Ah yes, someone said a bad thing on Twitter once, therefore cancel. Probably my least favorite social media phenomenon. I mean, whatever. This is what it is. Jesus, this is nuts. Well, I mean, again, it makes me sound like I'm a crotchety old man as well, but it's like the whole notion of the constant need to put your personal thoughts, opinion, and everything out there for the world, and the constant seeking of validation around that, I don't get it. I mean, I'm kind of in between when it comes to like the generations on that, just because of how old I am, 5, 4, 2, 14. Like, I would be like first gen, early onboarding for something like Facebook and MySpace and, you know, AOL Instant Messenger, and just generally like that whole era would be like the beginning, but it's so much more than that now. LiveJournal, that's true, I did have one of those back in the day. At Cringe Fest. That's the funny thing is, I kind of did enjoy that to some degree, but it wasn't public. It was public amongst a small group of friends. And I think that's the difference between how I think about things like LiveJournal, MySpace, Facebook, any of the other, you know, socials that were more popular, you know, 12 to 20 years ago. It was a small target audience. I wasn't writing it for randos on the internet. I was writing it or putting something together or saying something for my group of 15 friends or something that had access. Tablet Cave, we'll walk past it for the moment. Don't want to deal with that. Jerk Cave. Top of the map, and dead end. Throwback Thursday. Is that still a thing people do? I don't even know. That's the thing, it's like I'm so detached from that. Like, I've had Facebook since, jeez. I mean, my school was one of the first, so like maybe early to mid 2004. Back when it was only available at like 20 or 30 schools or something. And you had to be a college student, couldn't be a high school student, couldn't be general public, just very specific. Like, I can't even think of the last time I logged into mine. I think this is the top of the map up here. Up. So we'll check this way first. I thought I was gonna probably dead end sooner, but apparently not. At least it was more likely to. Northwest corner of the map, and it does indeed dead end. So I was right. Honestly, I will probably die if I swing at it. My luck. Terrible strength. Terrible weapon. Yeah, this is not a fun... I mean, it's... I shouldn't say it's not a fun seed. It's an interesting challenge. But it's definitely not a... chill walk through the park type of seed. There's only really 2 directions we can go at this point. We had that cave down past Garenham that we couldn't get to earlier. Probably should chase that down. We're gonna backtrack past the tablet cave here if I don't die in the swamp. Guess I should try to get through there if I can. I wasn't paying that closely to it. I haven't had that many bonks on the first floor of Tablet Cave in a long time. First belt. Appropriate for our first opened chest in the seed 53 minutes in. Hey, we went back to town. One of Erdrick's many cursed belts. I mean, we do seem to find quite a few of them every now and again. Alright, southeast is that other cave. I guess we'll chase that down. Really haven't found a outstanding grind zone. Axe Knights are good, but they're mixed in with kind of some trash. Mountain Cave. But we saw this like 15 plus minutes ago, so hopefully it doesn't immediately have like Erdrick sword and armor and keys. I mean, they'll be good for us, but I'll be irritated that I didn't get them even sooner than that. That's true. That is very true. Without the scaled metal slimes, this would have been a much different seed. Silver harp? Oh, that's a quest item. We needed to go down here. Doesn't really change anything. That's quest item number 1. Cash money. Honestly, I would. Our max HP is 45, which is really low for a level 11. We also have strength of, what, 34 or something silly? Yeah. That's really bad. More cash. Wings. I mean, we're pretty much coming to the point where we're gonna have to have like a 30 or 40 strength level and a 30 or 40 HP level just to catch up to the average curve. Level 12. 2, 1, 2, 1. Almost. He was hoping it was. 'Twas not. Magic key. Finding that at 56 minutes is not ideal. This cave isn't that difficult from what we've seen either. Just take the death. What have we even seen equipment-wise? Flame sword, magic armor, we've only found one town. So if a gold grind's available, we can at least upgrade a couple of things. How can you do a preemptive gold grind for Silver Shield with 47 HP? Gold grind is available. Empty. More gold. Sword Magician, which was Erdrick's token. I think I'm gonna stop the gold grind there and just go with what we've got. What we know we can pick up. I forgot to buy keys first. That was dumb. That was big dumb. It's fine. No, we actually haven't. We haven't seen... What have we seen? We've seen golems, we've seen stone men. We've seen axe knights. I think we have seen a blue dragon or two. No red, though, for sure. Nope, no armored knights either. Hey, speaking of blue dragon. Wow. We killed something in one shot at level 12. Astonishing. And it didn't even require Hurtmore. Oh, there's the red dragon. Again, the only thing we're good at is being fast. So fortunately, we are able to get away, because basically, you might not be able to kill us in one shot anymore, because we have some defensive equipment, but basically one run fail and we're dead. Dead ends. And so does that. Okay, perfect. So I went this way for nothing. So back to and or past the mountain cave. Yep. Yep. And it's too bad that this isn't 3.0, so we could see the end credit stats. Yes, the fun police. Everybody's favorite, or at least one person's favorite. We're kind of fortunate they're not in a terrible spot. So many enemies that either I can't hurt more or aren't worth anything for XP. And I have no fairy water, no repel. Awful. I'm a numbers guy, what can I say? Kinda always been that way, unfortunately, or fortunately, or whatever. I like the math and the statistics and the probabilities. I mean, honestly, that's probably really why I like this randomizer as opposed to some others. Not that others aren't good or fun, and not that I haven't played any others by any means, but... Hey, dead end. Perfect. Let me guess. I'm gonna end up finding nothing but I failed to run from a red slime with 83 agility. Great. There's gonna be nothing here, and I'm gonna have to re-dive Mountain Cave for a key, because I'm dumb. I'm sure there's some joke about Russia in there somewhere. Where is everything? We have found 3 caves, 1 town. That is it. And it appears that everything is going to be across the Swamp Cave, which is either behind Garenham or behind Tanthagil. Because I think that's everything. Lovely. Yeah, exactly right. Like, we've barely run into any enemies. Especially not ones that are, like, totally worthless. It's not like the base encounter rate on Plain Styles is like 1 in 24 or anything. I mean, it's like 1 in 8. Like 1 in 5. It's fine. Or 1 in 2. Or 1, apparently. Jeff MCG, thank you for the follow. Thou art indeed a fool for following this. But welcome in. 3138. Still didn't learn outside. Sad. But if you're new, I'm Diabetes II. I play lots of Dragon Warrior Randomizer, mostly community races, occasionally some other stuff. Dragon Warrior 2 and 4 rando as well, some SMB3 rando, Z1R, all the good stuff. Mega Man 2 rando, sometimes we do some speed runs. We have fun here. So I do have a gold grind available. I'm gonna purchase keys first, because I'm not dumb this time. I should have done the first time. But again, with only 50 HP, I would be worried about... Again, we can die to 1 Dragonlord Breath. Stones of Sunlight Cave back here with a freebie. Cursed Belt number 2. Thank you, sir. Wasn't even the Stones of Sunlight. I am disappointed. At least I learned Repel. That was the spell we picked up at level 13. But 2 Cursed Belts means at least 2 of our search tiles have something. We have the Harp and the Token. We still need both pieces of Erdrick's equipment. Stones of Sunlight. To find the Staff Turn-In Cave. We have 5 other towns to locate. Death Necklace, Fairy Flute, Fighter's Ring are still out there. We've got 5 chests in the grave. We got the 3 chests back here we're about to check. Chest in Remulder, and then all of our search tiles. Fairy water? Nothing. So that would be an herb. And another herb. Swamp North. Check the spike tile while we're here. Theoretically, we could also save Gwaelin as a preemptive measure, depending on what the enemy is. We can take out a Stone Man, but First Continent is pretty big. Let's not worry about it. It's also not super far from home. Swamp South. This looks like it could be the very southeastern corner of the map. And we immediately run into a town. Kinda not surprising. There can't be too much land left for us to explore. I mean, it's still probably a good third of the map. But with so many locations still to find, not surprised that we're finding stuff stacked on top of each other. Death Necklace. There is a slow gold grind available here. And there is a silver shield. Probably would prefer to do a traditional gold grind for that. Just requires setup. Look out the grave. So when we dig all that stuff out, we're gonna have to come back to Second Continent anyway because Sharlock's over here somewhere. We can pick up a silver shield then. Seems reasonable. Okay, I must have mismapped somewhere because this looks like a small dead-end continent with nothing on it. It's always a good feeling. I've had so much trouble mapping lately. Yeah, it's definitely all dead ends. Really? How many raids have we killed? We've not seen Sleep or Hurt more once. It's funny. The question is, to where do we backtrack? Where did we mismap? I would think it has to be southwest. There's a couple of different directions that could be. Not getting in there into Swamp Cave for the Stone Man was not really a big loss. West and north took us to Tablet Cave. Okay, yeah, I think this is actually new already. Yeah, this definitely is. We went south and we checked out that swamp and stuff down there and found dead ends, but we did not go through here. So this should probably go up to the northwest and then loop down to the south along the western, or it goes nowhere. Okay. How could I have mismapped multiple areas? That almost doesn't make sense. Weird. Pretty sure, yep, it's dead ends as well. I mean, we're picking up XP. That's all that matters. Only bad thing is going to be if, you know, Hawksness has an Axe Knight or something. And it's right next to healing. Alright, looping back up here to Garenham, so it's only really one place it can be. It being the Grave, Remolder, Cantlin, Hawksness, Breckenary, Staff Turn-In Cave. I mean, there's a lot of things missing. Being sure, yep, that's dead end for sure. Yeah, I think it's this right here. Actually, I think I started to go down here and I got sniped by something stupid. Oh, there's one of the 4 missing towns. It's Remolder. Chest here, Fighter's Ring, good for 2 attack power, I guess. Unless coordinates happen to be on that tiny second continent, we're not going to make it back to Cole. We will check for a Silver Shield, see one's available. Not here. Alright, this is staff turn in or brave. Brave it is. Kinda almost want to not dive this and see if we have a gold grind for a silver shield that's more reasonably accessible. I didn't put this on. I didn't. Now there's the stones. That's the third quest item, so we still have Erdrick's gear somewhere. We could come back for the other two. That's reasonable, especially since we don't have outside. Level 14. 20218. The only stats we're low on, the only stats we didn't get much of. And specters have fire breath. Catlin. Alright, Silver Shield is available. Coordinates. 43 south, 5 east. It's not impossible that those are on the other continent. I don't think they're that far south, though. I think it's going to be in that dead-end zone that we found southeast of Mountain Cave. I think. Well, you're about to find out, Brian. 52. Right there with our 41 strength. Welcome then as well. Hopefully you're having a good Monday night. Level 14 in quotation marks is just about correct. Yeah, I think we had one stat gain level of 9 strength, and I think beyond that it's been 0 to 5 every other level. There's nothing here for us. That's Breck, which is going to make this Hawksness. Hopefully it's something we can kill. Hopefully. Of course. Oh my goodness, thank you, game. 41. Wait till we start swinging for single digits. It's what, 65, I think? Or 83, 97. $116. OAG? No, we're not any stronger. We're not. Of course. No stats, all swamp, no items, no money. That's pretty accurate. That is pretty accurate. Let's walk around and find the staff cave real quick. It's gotta be down here somewhere. That way at least I'll just know where it is. Otherwise we're gonna head back up to the grave and I guess dig out the last two chests there. I think this is the most attention that OAG has ever paid attention to one of these seeds. I appreciate it. I'm enjoying that. It's just like how comically terrible we are in this one. Dead end down there. I mean, it literally has to... Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, literally, this is the only place left. There's like 20 square tiles I haven't seen yet. It has to be there. Okay. Yeah, I've said that before. The tough ones definitely can be a very interesting experience when it's like, and we had, keep in mind, this is an hour and 30 minutes in. We had level 5 Hurtmore. This was a level 5 Hurtmore seed. This wasn't like I got Hurtmore last level. I had Hurtmore an hour and 10 minutes ago. But we also ground up to level 5 with our 9 strength, no equipment, and such, and no nearby towns, no equipment, with, you know, slimes and red slimes. Yeah, it was, pretty painful. Right now we've got 2 things to do. We've got the bottom 2 chests in the grave to dig out. Probably do a gold grind out of here. Pray that we can survive the walk back down here. We've got to rescue the princess. And the coordinates of 43 south, 5 east, I'm semi-confident are on the first... Excuse me, are on the first continent. Not positive, but semi-confident. I don't think they're going to be easily walkable, although I think they can be walked. If it's a stone man, Swamp Cave's not that far away. I think it's reasonable to just save the princess. A key-locked key in chest number 4. Another key-locked key. Why didn't I pick up the staff? I am really off today. That's what happens when you don't play for a couple weeks. Oh. Really? Is this how it's gonna be? Yeah, for some reason in my head I was like, oh, let me find the staff cave, I just need to know where the trade-in is. But I still have to go pick up the harp. It's like, no, I have the harp. And it's in very much the opposite direction of the jerk cave. It's fine, it's fine! Everything is fine and nothing is ruined. I really desperately want to do a gold grind. I could force one out of the back of Garenham in the Swamp Cave anyway. This is Jim the Knight from Hydlide. One of the ones I made a while ago, but I haven't used it in probably a month or 2 months. I don't have... Well, I do have the sprites for it, but I don't have it in this patch. Okay, so I have 3 keys. That's right, I picked up 2 keys in the Swamp Cave. Or in the grave. Such high FPS, what are you talking about, man? This is like super low FPS for Hydlide. Hydlide jitters around like nonsense in the actual game. Looks awful. Like, it's a cool game and it's an interesting idea, but the execution is not good. Oh, Virtual Hydlide, totally different story. Yeah, that game runs at like 5 to 8 frames per second. At best. It's faster to pull up the map and turn than it is to turn. That should tell you something. Nice crit. Probably didn't need it, who knows? Doing like 5 damage per swing, probably did need it. The interesting thing here is, what I could have done had I gotten the gold grind successfully, I could have gone through and went to coal to buy. Really? To buy the silver shield. Also, really? In fairness, I should have just heal moored in the battle. As far as I'm aware, they don't have any abilities. But yeah, I started to say it like 5 minutes ago and then lost my train of thought. I do have like the unequipped versions of the sprite, I just don't have that built into this patch. Hey Archfield, that's what reminded me. How's it going? We're having a good Monday. Jim the Knight is weak AF and has just no charisma. Just none. Pretty much. With all 52 of our HP at level 14 and all 41 of our strength, we are doing our best. Oh, bees kill him in his first game. The game was so bad it got one sequel, sort of, that didn't even involve him. Jeez. The only thing we're good at is we have high agility. Not that you could tell. And you also got a remake in Virtual Highlight, which is, I wouldn't even say arguably worse. I would say it's actually worse. Like, definitively, objectively worse than the original. Like, how could you have a remake that's worse than the original? That's tough. Like 3 or 4 console generations later, no less. Come on, man! Let me heal more for 30. And then get hurt more for just as much. Double hurt more miss. Story of the Seed. Now I can only hope that my estimation that the coordinates are actually on this continent is correct, because if they're not, I'm going to be very sad. Yeah, green dragons have hurt more and heal more. They were a big barrier at level 5 when we had like 20 HP and 9 strength. They're a barrier now at level 14. Okay, pretty sure it's here. That's good. You have to worry, I only have one key left, so I should probably buy keys. It's the armor, that's slightly... I don't know which is better, the armor or the sword. I don't like the idea of having to dive Sharlock with 50 HP. But I also don't like the idea of 2 spike tiles are both stone men and I have less than 70 attack power. That's true, I did fail to run from red slime with 83 agility. That was a thing also that happened. So sword is in Sharlock. Yep, tis been another seed of weirdness. Okay, this zone actually looks like it extends up. If I can walk around in the mountain tiles here and grind, that might not be too bad. Alternatively, we could head into Sharlock. And hope that our 50 HP is enough. Yeah, the grind prospects are not great. That's really, honestly, that's really the only zone that I've even seen that's been reasonable too, and it really doesn't have a whole lot else in it. I think there's Wolf Lords are the only other, like, Wolf Lords and Battle Scorpions, maybe? No, I can't do this because I don't have keys. What am I doing? Okay, here's another spot where these Axe Knights are. This could be good. If they're also slightly further down here in the desert tiles, even better. Meanwhile, level 15, looking for like 80 strength and as much HP. 5 to 42, okay, and 5. That's a start. $42 indeed, Brian. I think Brian likes that number. Not really sure what the indication or why, but, you know. It's just a thing I noticed. I'm very perceptive like that. Again, attack power is still in the 70s. Not ideal. I did have one key in part of my intention was really more so I want to do a gold grind for Silver Shield, because we don't have one. Actually, the grave is right here. The problem is there's, like, nothing that can... Well, I guess there's stone men there that could kill me. Okay, so this is a reasonable grind right here. Remolder's not far away. So this is probably where I'll come back to, unless Charlock is specifically outstanding or something. Oh yeah, my luck, it's all red dragons and stone men or something. You can't initiate the gold grind by doing this if you don't pick up any of the chests. Pro tip. Pro tips from Diabetes. You gotta pick up chests in order to do a... Dummy. Like I said, I'm like super off. Like I said, I don't play for 2 weeks, or I'm doing super speedrun routing and other stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on anymore. It's like I forgot how to play the game. Here's what not to do. Anything I did this seed, whether it was the mismapping of the area south of Garenham, whether it was not buying more keys before using the key after finding the first one in the 5th chest in the mountain cave, and having to go back and do that a second time, or you name it. Nope, that's the gold chest. I think the one in the top left is also gold. Yeah, this has definitely been one of the stranger seeds that we've had. Again, it had some makings of an absolute death hell seed, but it's also had some of the makings of what could be a jet seed with the early Hurtmore. But all the 4 of the 6 towns clustered in the southwest corner of the map and pretty far away. You know, Erdrick's Sword in Charlock, so not accessible until the end game. Erdrick's Armor on the overworld search tile, Cantlin on the other end of the map to get the coordinates. Lots of roadblocks in the way, just... yeah. That's true. That's true. With scaled metal slimes turned off, this seed would have been a completely different animal. Unfurl the mission accomplished banner. We did it. We killed the green dragon. Yeah, we could have done a grind right up there out of the grave. That probably would have been faster. You just have to rely on the RNG of getting an encounter that can actually kill you. We saw so many garbage enemies in there. Great Guardian Green Dragon of Araf Garudo. Do we dive for sword? Do we not dive for sword? I mean, honestly, I pretty much never dive for sword. But this is kind of like a weird case where it almost seems like it would be beneficial to do it because, I mean, look at the damage we're doing here. Pretty much, it's gonna take half of my resources to get through this one encounter. I could just run away from it, of course, but 255 XP is hard to pass. Really? Oh yes! Crits can be dodged. In this game, I'm not sure if they can in any of the others in the series, or even in the remakes. But in this game they can. They are independent rolls. You roll your odds of crit, and you also roll your odds. And of course, I critted after I've already done, like, I don't know, 40 damage with my 8 swings. But yeah, the enemy dodge chance is independent of the hero crit chance. Hey, Super Pause. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, it's almost always hilarious. Hilarious and devastating. Just like pretty much this entire seed. But I will take my 70 attack power into Charlock. See what we can do with it. Oh, definitely. I mean, honestly, we should probably, you know, maybe tweak it a little bit, give you a little bit more of the true Dragon Warrior randomizer experience, maybe give the Red Dragons Dragon Lord Breath, and you gotta give at least, like, the Red Slimes, like, Sleep or something as well at the beginning. Like, hey, that's the only enemy you can fight. Oh, it can kill you. Again, I can take out the golems, it just takes 7 centuries, so it's probably not worth it. Silver Shield plus our high agility is now defense broken half of Charlocks. That is another consideration here for grinding purposes. There was a town not even all that far from home, and we did start off with gold. The problem was that the castle spawned in the extreme northwest corner of Zone 0, and the only way forward was through swamp. You had to go through a zone that had, like, green dragons and golems in it. And the green dragons had hurt more and heal more. So even though we had hurt more level 5, it really kind of didn't matter. Nope. Where are our hurt morables? Supposed to do that with edibles, Nim. I'm not sure if hurt morables count in the same drug class as that, but you know, you do you. Who am I to judge? This is the worst. I'm not even sure why I'm checking this first. I just have a feeling, I guess. We're only looking for one thing. Like, we have the fighter's ring, we've got the flute, the death necklace, Erdrick's armor. It's just the sword. It's a torch. What are you missing, Sharlock? Not much. Not very many hurt morbal enemies, unfortunately. I think we saw a single green dragon in the top zone, maybe 2. There are red dragons in the middle zone. Armored knights in the top zone. And a lot of garbage. Again, not necessarily all the worst, but not when you've got 75 attack power. And since both of our grind tiles are stone men, it's also not boding well either. So right now, we've got a couple of zones that have Axe Knights outside. One slightly south of Sharlock, relatively close to Remolder. In desert tiles, that looks like our probable place. There's also some, I think, mountain tiles north of Garenham with the same zone. That's looking like, based on what we've seen, what our grind of choice is going to be. And I mean, we need 60 attack power. Like, we're not close. Don't take the door. Door the door. Hey, Erdrick's Ore, the very last chest in the game, a literal last location. Already opened all the other 30 plus possibilities, yay! And I can't even outside out because I don't have outside, yay! Strength is, we're at 46 strength, and until now we had the flame sword, so we had, and the fighter's ring, so whatever that is, 94 or 74 attack power. Not great. Still not great. Attack power is, what, 86 now? Got 11 heal mores going into level 16. We need a lot of power. We got 8, 0, 1, 9, and outside. I do have outside. I'm kind of curious to see what the spike tile is, so I might try to walk around even though this is not really a great zone. Part of the reason for doing the dive. Normally I would never do a dive for swords specifically. Like, I just wouldn't. Maybe if I didn't have hurt more. But in this particular case it seemed like it would be worthwhile. Plus I wanted to see if there were just good hurt more enemies along the way, and really there weren't. I mean, we didn't even burn out our MP. Despite, you know, not having a tremendous amount of HP and Triple Stone Man. What a seed. Or like maybe Zone 0 would be, or the top zone of Sherlock would be like all stuff for defense breaking, because we've got 90 something defense, so we're breaking the bottom 4. As we often are. I guess technically instead of doing this I should just cast outside. Of course. Oh, that is extremely true. And generally speaking, I think I usually play garbage seeds at least relatively well. It's hard to tell with this one, because there's definitely a lot of deaths and a lot of nonsense that we got throughout this one. A lot of decent, you know, stuff. But it may, to some degree, kind of depend on the early game. I sat and diligently ground up red slimes primarily and a couple of ghosts up to level 5 and 82 XP without really looking for much. Garen Ham was reachable, I think, probably after around level 3 because we learned heal. But not super close by, and again, kind of stuck behind that Green Dragon Golem zone, which with 15 agility are gonna struggle to get there. All that you would have gotten there was, I guess you could pick up torches and copper sword. There was nothing else nearby. So pushing out a lot of time and wasting on that wouldn't have really gotten you very much. It would be interesting if they had, like, alternate sprites for things. I know that, somebody was working on alternate sprites for something. Like enemy sprites. I think it was Cyberdark. But sadly, no. We're all very vanilla. Yeah, he was working on an Axe Ghost and something else. I think the difficulty he's finding, and probably a lot of us are going to, it's not just that the sprites are restrictive, it's the fact that a lot of the sprites, or at least the 8x8 blocks, are used on multiple enemy sprites. It doesn't look like it, necessarily, but it's those bits and pieces that you go to edit them, it's like, oh, the Axe Knight's shoulder is actually the same as the something else's whatever hat. But you'd never notice because they're in completely different colors, different spots on the sprite. And when you edit one, you edit both. So it messes both of them up. So he was editing the ghost hat portion, the hat of the ghost sprite, and by doing so, he deleted like an interior portion of the wyvern, or part of the wyvern's tail or something. So it's like, well, that's not gonna work. So yeah, the sprites are very restrictive with what you can do with them, and because they're reused for multiple enemies, it makes it even harder. They do look very similar. They do indeed. Top floor of Sherlock, even though our attack power's butts might be the better option here. Hard to say whether or not a Stoneman grind would be superior to this. Those fights are going to be very slow. We're probably like still 5+ shotting Stonemen on average. Or, you know, you could just crit it. Works too. $12,000 XP for level 17. We're getting pretty close. Unfortunately, again, we still need like 40 attack power. Also, enemy encounters, please. That's how you should start all these fights. Just crit them. That's how you win. This is for the level. Depends, Brian. Maybe we'll get 40 power. We didn't. 8192. The grind continues. On the upside, we finally cracked 100 attack power. Probably could have also like gone and done your grocery shopping for the week and like washed and detailed your car. Updated your resume. Nice crit. Always good when it starts a battle. Nice crit. And he woke up. Wow, we two-shot a stone man. How strong are we? The answer is not very. It's always good to have, you never know. The world's a weird place. But, you know, better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Years, good lord, man. It's a long time to be in one place. It's a good thing. It's probably something that not enough people do these days. Then again, I mean, grass is always greener, all that stuff. I mean, if they're treating you right, they're compensating you fairly, you enjoy working for them, your colleagues are good, you know, why mess with success, you know? I mean, it definitely is a double-edged thing. Gotta make sure that your things are good, but things aren't potentially better elsewhere. Maybe we could stay here. Red dragons and rogue scorpions. Not sure what else is here if I leave repel off. Higher encounter rate. Enemies worth more, even though it's got about the same amount of HP, if not less. We're talking about the Stone Man and the Golem. This is nice. This would be a checkbox in favor of going to pick up the sword. $14,250 to the level, so 2 red dragons after this will be enough. Sam. Actually, I think I do have Repel up. I think I cast Repel before I stayed at the inn, so Repel is probably still up, but still. This is pretty decent encounter rate so far. Not sure if there's multiple red dragons in the zone. It's possible. Again, still kind of in an area where we would need at least 25 strength plus some help. Level 18. 4 power. 125.8, that does bring Death Necklace into the equation. But even with Death Necklace, we're looking at 118 attack power. And again, even with Fairy Water, that's 97 HP. Well, it is. This is our payback for all the nonsense that they've been giving us throughout the seed and throughout the mini-seeds. Take that. Oh yeah, I didn't actually see how that finished out. I went to bed. Right... I think he picked up the sword on the first try. I didn't see what happened after that. I haven't heard about it, so I'm guessing things did not go well when it came to diving for win. Depending on if he went at 18 or 19, presumably 18. Probably was on like 530-ish pace. Which is what, top 3, 4? Is there a list for levels, like how many XP we need for each level? I mean, basically, yeah. It's not randomized in this. So next level is going to be 16,500 XP. So it's like 11 more, well, it's not 11 more Red Dragons now. Well, it's just more than 4. Yikes, that sucks. So he wasn't able to do it. That's too bad. I mean, I'll be honest, part of me was like, I have a 537. I don't want him to be better than me. But on the other hand, I mean, it was a great run. I shouldn't have attacked there. Really? Back-to-back 35s. Probably the max, or pretty close to it. Maybe he can do 36. It's not really much of a time sink, though. We're back in the zone in less than 30 seconds or so. Gosh, 127 too. That's one low roll that you end up doing at least average, or that one risky double that you could have taken, or... That sucks. This is another possible zone with the Golem and Blue Dragon, but Golems have a lot of HP. The only benefit to the Golem is the Golem you can put to sleep. The Fairy Flute. "15 swings? Wow. Yeah, that's... Well, yeah, I mean, that's generally enough. I think from here on, for the rest of the game, Every level increases by 3,000 XP, so it'll be 16,500, then 19,500, 22,500, etc. Hoping we won't have to go too much farther past 16,500, but again, the numbers are kind of looking such that I would not be surprised if we're going to at least level 20 here, sadly. I thought we were gonna get Max Roll killed again. Like, did you not learn your lesson? It's up into the 60s at least, Nim. We have over 100 attack power, so that's good. We're also Death Necklace HP, finally, at level 18. But we're still, even with Death Necklace, we're at sub 120. And not enough extra heal mores to justify diving with Fairy Waters. Well, see if level 19's the number. 20 strength would be good. 8. 25 more hit points, though. 8, 1, 25, 7. Yeah, I think that's probably enough. I mean, Fairy Waters would make it safer, but I think we are probably okay. Come on, I've got 90 agility, dude. Just go away. Or just, you know, take 90 HP off me. That works too. Soapbox Gamer, welcome. And welcome everybody from Soapbox Gamer stream. Thanks for hitting the shout out there, OAG. How is it going? Are we coming in? I am Diabetes the Second. Play lots of Dragon Warrior Randomizer. We've got a community race going right now, and I think finally at level 19 we just hit borderline go stats. Let's go. Final Fantasy IV, vanilla or free enterprise? Ladder race, awesome. Hopefully it was extremely dramatic in your favor. And 15, so we do have 3 MP to play with. We do have a Stone Man on the Spike Tile, so meh. And if I have a Fairy Water or 2 in inventory, I'd like to keep it for the DL2 fight just in case. A win by 39 seconds. Well, GG to you, sir. It's awesome. I haven't watched much Free Enterprise. I never played Final Fantasy IV, and Free Enterprise just... There's so much more to that in terms of, well, just a lot of stuff. Just game mechanics I don't really get, all the equipment, all the checks, characters, and everything else. That's just craziness. Dragon, come on, man. Come on, man. 90 agility, can't run from anything. Dr. Olo, welcome in! Yes, this has been a very long race. But hopefully we're going for game right now. Again, believe it or not, even at 19, the stats are not guaranteed by any means, sitting at just 74 strength. With the Death Necklace and Fighter's Ring, we're looking at 126 attack power, so 6 to 13 damage. 9.5 on average. Roughly 17 attacks to win, 14 heal mores. You might have a Fairy Water or 2 in the inventory, which will help. But we also have enough HP. Hopefully that we can squeak out a double attack here or there, and that will seal it up for us. Counters, please. I said please. Oh, that was a good use of our extra MP. A one-turn sleep. All right. Let's go. Gotta make sure to not use the Fairy Flute in the DLC fight. It is mixed in with the Fairy Water there, so I do have to be careful. Nice physical, nice stop spell. We're gonna 4-shot DL1 because of course we are. Because that's how bad our attack power is. Okay. Opening with 11. $20. Wow, those are 3 terrible rolls. 29. Range is 9 to 16. $39. $51. $59. $70. $79. No opportunities for doubles so far. $92. $102. $109. $119. $129. $140. 153. So we're in range, but not guaranteed on the next swing. That's 160 and 168. Possibly last swing, we were at least in danger. Yikes. That was about as tight as you could possibly run it. Glad we had the fairy waters. Not that they rolled anything, but theoretically they helped out a little bit. I will take it. Ah, 2.5 dang diddly hours. Holy moly. That is a third place finish in this, what was it, seven player race. Nescard finished in first at 218, Asmati at 226. So man, still 4 racers out there. Good luck to them. Who knows what level they're at. Hopefully they're pretty close to level 19 and didn't get bad RNG, because definitely could happen. But thanks for the good luck pre-DL2 fight. It went well enough. And thanks for the GGs, Brian, Archfield, Soapbox Gamer, OAG, and Nim, and Dr. Olo. Do appreciate it. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, OAG. It's like, you can't be a turncoat if you've never been on my side in the first place. I agree. Only secretly, Nim, not in an overt way. And if that. Sorry for that little bit of crunchiness there. Got some jamming tunes. We'll work on getting the map up here momentarily as well. I mean, it's been so long since we walked around and did anything in this seat. I don't even know if I know what the map looks like. Absolutely, Nim. Thanks for hanging out, and hopefully you enjoyed a very long, painful race. Good luck in your free enterprise run. Crystalvania. Interesting. Let's close that. Looks decent enough to me. That was my iteration of the map on this one. I'm having to look at that. I don't know what to make of that. Not sure what to make of that. I look it up on a different monitor. It's fine. I'm not a huge, like, I don't really know too much about Sailor Moon, so anyway. This is my map for this one, so pretty big first continent, teeny tiny second continent, not much to say about it. Story of the Seed mostly was terrible stats, not a lot of equipment, at least early to mid-game, and then just a long grind. So taking a look at the map, we started off with what turned out to be relatively sort of east and northwest central, slightly northeast quadrant. 7 strength, 14 agility, 23 HP, 7 MP, no spells. Swamp to the north, swamp to the east, swamp to the northwest. So really not much we could do. We did take a couple of looks around. Weren't able to get through anything. We did start off with some cash, but unfortunately the first town we would find, Garenham, we didn't find for about 5 or 6 levels, sadly. So really nothing we could do with it. With that 7 strength, we only picked up an additional 1 strength at level 2 and level 3. Level 4 gave us the illustrious triple MTI level with 0 strength, 0 agility, 0 HP, and 1 MP, so that was a pretty worthless level. Level 5 gave us 1 more, but finally gave us hurt more. That made a big difference. I think we also learned at level 2, we learned heal, so that did help a bit as well. But for the most part, we pretty much stuck for the first 5 levels right here in the home zone, fighting mostly red slimes, to be perfectly honest. We tried a few ghosts. They had hurt and heal, which was kind of annoying because we were only doing 1 to 3 damage most of the time. But we were able to take a few out, help us to get up to 82 XP, level 5, and hurt more. But with only 15 MP at the time, and unfortunately not a whole lot of enemies nearby that were worth anything, and then immediately up to the northwest, which was the only way to go. We did find some desert tiles, great. Metal Scorpion, pretty good. Green Dragon could be good, but it had hurt more and heal more, and we had very little HP, and yeah, just not good. Very big gatekeeper, plus there were golems and such in the zone as well, so not great. Lights Evil by Moonlight, Winds Love by Daylight. You know what? We need to get her a Dragon Warrior Randomizer sprite then. Have to see what we can do about that. So that was a big gatekeeper right there in that area. Eventually, again, we did get to Garenham. We did find a couple of decent enemies in the area there. Wolf Lord, Metal Scorpion, Axe Knight. Trouble was getting first strike, so we didn't get one shot killed before we could do anything. Still got a few, picked up a little bit of equipment. There was a copper sword, half plate there, so we were able to pick up a few things, but not much. Tried to do a little bit of exploration. We kind of went to the north and covered the northwest quadrant first. Found Tablet Cave that had a cursed belt, Jerk Cave, otherwise a lot of dead ends. Eventually we made it down to the southeast, Mountain Cave, at about 45 or so minutes. We saw it, but we didn't get in there the first time. Good news, there was a key. Bad news, there was a key, and we did get it for quite a while. I did botch that a little bit, didn't buy keys with the single key first, so when we went back to Tantaja, we did have a gold grind available to us, but I forgot to buy keys first, so that was my mistake. Ended up having to re-dive into the Mountain Cave. Stones Cave in the back, Swamp North behind Garenham. We did pick up a Flame Sword and Magic Armor, which did help. We did go back across, or we, again, checked Stones Cave, which had a Cursed Belt, across Swamp Cave, which initially I didn't fully map all this out here. I think I'd missed the branch down here. We thought the second continent was going to have all this. It turned out to just have coal. Coal did have the Death Necklace, so there was a slow gold grind available there. The Death Necklace spot also would have allowed it, or would have allowed the slow grind for the Silver Shield. I chose not to. I did eventually pick one up much later. And then it was just exploration for the remaining things, and you see all the locations and everything else that was in the southwest corner. We found Remolder, which didn't have much of anything. We found the grave, didn't have anything at the top, I don't believe. Cantland, we did have search coordinates given to us. Oxness had the fairy flute. Breckenary we had found as well. Staff turned in. I believe we found the silver harp in the mountain cave. We found the Erdrick's token in the Tanthagel treasury, so we only needed the stones at that point. Where did we find the stones? Actually, we might have found the stones in the grave, now that I think about it. Unfortunately, we didn't have any of Erdrick's equipment, which with terrible stats, even at level 14, we were looking at 40 strength and 50 HP, so not great. We were able to take out what we needed to take out. Not too many dangerous enemies in the overworld other than the red dragons, so we were able to navigate fairly freely. And that really just came down to the last few things. Our coordinates led us down into the area southwest of the mountain cave here, where we found Erdrick's armor. Honestly, probably better than Erdrick's sword, just because of our low HP at the time. We dove for the sword at level 14 or 15, and then we ground up the remaining 4 levels, mostly an overworld grind, for the necessary stats and equipment. And, I mean, again, it was borderline at level 19. We went on potentially our very last swing. That was coming from full resources and with 3 fairy waters. So, very tight, to be sure. We'll wonder if anybody does go to level 20. Certainly possible if you either didn't rescue the princess, sell the death necklace, which I probably wouldn't recommend because you wouldn't have the strength to get through the fight once you went to level 20. But sitting there with the death necklace, Gwaelin's love, the fairy flute, and the rainbow drop in your inventory, you only have room for 4 fairy waters, so you only have room for 1 more. If you had to burn a single hero on the way down, I'd say the fight is pretty tough, although my rolls on the fairy waters were terrible. I certainly could have rolled a little bit better on my physical attacks as well, so definitely winnable at 19. I think you're a pretty distinct favorite, even with a couple fairy waters in the inventory. So yeah, good stuff. Could have been better, could have been worse. Blue Lobster finished at 240, still 3 more runners out there, so good luck to them. They're going to need it. Gotta have a lot of patience in this one. I'm surprised nobody forfeit out. So I guess kudos to the runners and to the dedication of those in this one, because it very easily could have been I am frustrated, this is too slow, it's annoying, I don't have any stats. Just forget it. It's going to be a 2+ hour seed, don't worry about it. Live to fight another day, but you know what? We got through, hopefully they'll get through as well, and yeah, good stuff. I think the length of that seed is going to preclude us doing anything else tonight. Getting back into the swing of things, so messing up the key on the first purchase, not having a gold grind ready to go the next time through, missing the branch immediately south of Garenham, and searching all the other areas of the map, you know, the northwest corner up here, the southeast corner for Mountain Cave. Very easily could have gone and found this stuff much earlier, we just didn't. Do I think that 215 or whatever was in play? Yeah, definitely. Or 218. I think if we clean up just the key situation, that's probably a good 4 or 5 minutes. We clean up the gold grind, that's another couple of minutes. So, yeah. It is what it is. It's a decent enough finish.